Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have decoupled. Now,
really?
This is the beat that's been going around for a little bit. And there's a lot of
bombshell, Ryan.
Well, no, a lot of people have been saying that they've been sort of living separate lives, doing their own thing. Now it is allegedly official. Now, I'm not saying the Lion News media gets it right every time, but if you are a man out there looking for a woman that can you can shack up with her. She can sort of drain every last little bit of fame you, maybe extract you from your friends, your family, maybe you can have some projects together that she's going to be very creatively involved in that they'll all bomb.
Sure.
If you're looking for something like that, Meghan Markle is officially on the market.
Okay. I mean, this is the first I'm hearing of this.
Maybe an athlete, maybe a Saudi prince.
This is we're dropping bombshells on this podcast.
If you're looking for a woman, they can Jada Pinkett Smith style, just her presence can sort of turn you into a laughing stock when at one point you were royalty.
Sure.
She can offer that. That should be in her Tinder bio, that she's like, are you tired of people not looking at you with disdain and laughter?
Mm-hmm. Are you a prince, potentially?
She's going to...
Not one of the crappy princes. We're not talking like the Prince of Sweden. No offense, Sweden.
She's going for... I think their only options is she has to go like Saudi prince, potentially Xi Jinping, maybe.
Oh, she would make like a good...
basketball player is probably what she ends up with.
The North Korea guy.
Now we're talking.
Maybe Pol Pot's kid. Maybe marry him. He's available still.
That would be... If the United States foreign policy is looking to do something, send Meghan Markle over...
Yeah.
Get her to date the leaders of those places, have them just subtly drain them of any credibility, of any likability, and then you sort of have someone, if you wanted to turn an election, put Meghan Markle on that guy.
Yeah.
He will not be getting elected the next season. Now, again, some of these places do not have...
I was going to say, I don't know when Kim Jong-un is up for election. I believe sometime in 2180.
I'm telling you, man, if you put Meghan Markle on Saddam Hussein at the time, you wouldn't have to do that whole war. The guy would have just made himself so unpopular they would have sodomized him without him even doing anything.
Yeah.
Assad? Put Merkel on him? I think she is one of the most deadly weapons that America has. She can bring down princes. She can bring down any man.
Not for Netflix, though. She's getting the views over on Netflix.
She's not getting views.
Dude, last year, I believe... I think this is like...
her things are all bomb, my friend.
My conspiracy
brain...
The
podcast gets less views than our podcast.
Dude, my conspiracy brain really kicked into gear on this one because all of a sudden, the show's been off the air for how many years, Suits? And then they go, that was like the #1 viewed show on Netflix last year.
Oh, I'm not denying you that Suits is doing okay and that Merkel is doing okay.
Yeah.
What I am saying is Prince Harry is in a far lower position than he was, and Meghan Markle is in a far higher position than she was. And Meghan Markle has the ability to do that to you or your friend. This is a one-woman wrecking squad that the United States government should be utilizing, and this is the type of thing that they need to be thinking about.
They should send her into North Korea, to be honest.
Listen! Any man that you think's getting out of line, you don't need to be doing all these covert operations. No. Put a Merkel on her.
Put a Merkel on her.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm not telling the United States how to run their... yeah, Merkel dirking. I'll tell you what, they will be laying in bed all day because they won't want to get out because everyone thinks they're a joke. You're going to have South Park making episodes about these people?
It's tough, man. You got to feel for Prince Harry. Everything.
I do feel for Prince Harry, but at the same time, you know how many
lost his mother. How
many warnings can a man get? Listen, if I've got a friend and he's with the worst person of all time, and I'm not even saying she's the worst person of all time, but I'm saying if you have a friend that's clearly getting dragged down, and everyone to the point where people are like, "What are you doing, buddy?" And he goes, "Well, how about I don't talk to you anymore?" And then his friends and his family,
and he goes, "She's just breaking," and then you're like, "We can't even say anything to because she's just breaking everybody."
I mean, if this was the other way around, and there was a guy dating a girl, and
it's abuse.
Everyone would describe this as abuse.
They go, he's abusing her.
And I'm not even hating the player, Meghan Markle. I'm hating the game of the United States foreign policy that refuses to use the one-man wrecking crew that you have at your disposal.
Sounds like you've been watching more crappy movies, Ryan. Sounds like you've been watching some sort of really shitty action movie where they got to bring in the big guns, and you're like, it could be Meghan Markle.